You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. Spring is nearly here, and what better way to welcome the season than with a burst of color and fresh blooms? Our new friend, Chris Norwood, Little Rock's award-winning floral designer, is back in the studio today to share his expert tips for creating the perfect floral arrangement. Whether you're hosting an outdoor gathering or simply brightening up your space, Chris has got you covered. So grab your vases and get ready for a floral masterpiece. Chris, welcome back.
I promised you when I came back with the last time, you're going to do arrangement with me.
Well, all right, challenge accepted.
So I've already pre-cleaned a lot of it for you. So all you're going to do is just take your scissors and do just a simple little bitty cutting there. Because anytime flowers are out of water and they're dry, they're taking up air. So that makes them wilt.
Yeah.
So you always want to get a little fresh cut. So you're going to work with some blueberry hydrangea. You're going to work with some peonies. But I'm from the country, and my grandma always called them peonies.
Oh.
So if you pay for them, they're peonies, but if they're out of your yard, they're peonies.
All right.
In the South. A little bit of clematis, a little bit of fresh kale. That's actually just like the kale you eat.
Mm-hmm.
So this is called baracus, which means, in Spanish, it means witch.
Oh.
But it's a beautiful garden rose. Look at the color of that.
Oh, wait, let's let Lo take a look at that. I love the design of it. I mean, wow, folks at home, check this out. This is a real live flower from Chris.
Yep.
This is incredible. You cannot find this kind of quality at your local retailer. This is something really special, and what you guys, are all about, really giving us different and unique.
Yeah, focused on something different and something you haven't seen before.
Yeah.
And then we have some purple, or actually called blue anemones. Look at that, that's pretty.
Oh, gosh.
And then a little bit of leucanthus, purple leucanthus. So I'm going to get started, and I'm going to do it from the start. So you always want to take off. I always say take all the leaves off the hydrangea.
Okay.
So that's those right there. I've taken most of those off for you, and we're going to cut those.
Yeah, that's another tip you taught me last time. Folks at home, so not only did Chris just remind you, you've got to trim the stems of your flowers, but Chris also taught me that these little buggers, let's hear, we're going to find the camera here. These little buggers right here are going to help preserve your life of your hydrangeas if you take it off.
Exactly. Well, the leaf is taking up all the water, and you want the water to go to the head. So there's that.
Okay,
and
so am I copying you? Am I imitating you? Is that what's happening?
You can do whatever you want to do. There's no right or wrong.
Okay, all right.
But I'm going to go ahead and start. I've already pre-cut most of it, but you can always recut those stems.
With our peonies?
With our peonies.
All right.
There's that. And
my favorite flower.
Yeah.
I have to tell you. I mean, I dealt with the ants, bringing them in the house at the springtime because I loved them. And you know what I did? Tell me if this is right. So when I would bring them in the house from my bush, my peony bush outside, I would literally drown the flower in a sink of water, and then all the ants bite.
Gets rid of the ants. And also, if you have a really tight bud and you want it to open pretty quick, do the same thing. Take it in there and twist it around the water. It makes it pop open.
No.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's a fun fact.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're going to do these.
You're onto the roses.
Onto the roses.
The witches.
The witches. That's right. But we always want to make sure you don't have any foliage in the water.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Because it's going to start them have the bacteria grow, and you always have like dirty water. Well, you don't want to put flowers in anything you wouldn't drink yourself.
Oh my!
Because it's going to clog the stem up.
Okay.
So I always want to get that done.
All right. Do you have a favorite flower?
I really enjoy all flowers. I don't really have one or the other.
Yeah, it's like picking a favorite child.
Yeah. Can't do that.
Oh, I can.
Well, you can.
Depends on the day of the week, which can I like better.
You can, but you're going to pay for it later, trust me, because I've had that happen to me before. They're like, well, you said she was your favorite. So anyway, there's that. We're going to add a little bit of purple leucanthus. Okay,
this has now become my favorite new flower. What is this?
And you know the cool thing about it, what you're going to...
They look like poppies.
They are, well, they're anemones.
Okay.
But the cool thing about that, there's all different varieties now. They all have like multiple petals, multiple colors, which as we are on here more often, hopefully, we'll be able to show you all those new varieties because that's what we're focused on now is fun and new varieties of flowers.
Okay, hands down, my new favorite flower. What's it called again?
Anemone.
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 All right.
And this is clematis. This is stuff that grows in your yard around the fence.
Oh, yes, we do have that.
It's probably not in this color.
Okay, beautiful.
So let me show you a little quick trick about this. So see this one? What you could do is you actually go in there, see how long that is? You could go in there and cut that one right there and have that be for length. And then you could go back and take this longer stem and put that in the top instead of wasting that whole stem.
You got a twofer.
You got a twofer.
Okay.
Exactly. Let me spin this around. So that's what. So what you probably want to do is you always want to go back when you finish and pull that penny out so they can show up the most, because that's 9 times out of 10 going to be your most expensive flower if it didn't come out of your yard.
Okay. All right.
So you want to spin that around like that. There you go. How you doing? You're doing good.
I am in my happy place
Well,
right now. Let me tell you, this is your job. If I come back in another life, this is what I want to do, is just work with flowers. It just brings me nothing but joy.
We're always looking for good help. So
all right, well, let's talk about your new place, because you are the hot property in town. Tell us about your new store.
We are so excited. We have been so blessed by the community support. We are on 7509 Cantrell Road. We are right by Edwards, and in between Edwards and Roy Dudley's. Everybody knows where that is.
All right.
So anyway, come in and see us, and we're open, well, we're open 6 days, but most of the time we're open 7 days, seems like right now, but that's okay. We've got to take care of our customers. So anyway.
And what kind of services are you providing?
We are a full-service florist, full-service event company. As far as I'm fixing to run and set up another event this afternoon. So anyway, yeah.
You are a busy man.
We've
well,
been
I
very
just
blessed.
Cannot thank you enough for becoming a part of Arkansas Style here.
I'm super excited.
You know, my Aunt Betty taught me how to put flowers together, and she used to call it felony florist.
Yeah.
Because she would go on the side of the road and pick the wildflowers.
Well, I have a new home now, because I've had a home somewhere else. Now I have a new home here. So there you go.
Well, we couldn't be more thrilled, and thank you for teaching me some things that I didn't really know about flowers.
We're gonna put it. I'm actually gonna let you keep this one. And you can tell everybody you made it. We're gonna put it right over there. Look, it goes with your color palette too.
It really does. All right, anemone.
Anemone
is my new favorite flower.
Anemone. Yeah.
All right, well, Chris, a whole lot of fun. Thanks for coming in. Enjoy our time together.
Happy to be here.
We'll see you soon.
All right, sounds
terrific. Great. Spring has never looked so good. If you want to create your own floral masterpieces or grab some fresh arrangements for the house, be sure to visit norwoodday.com or stop by their store off Cantrell Road. Now, what's it like to experience a beachside firelit sunset all bottled in fragrance? We'll introduce you to the sophisticated essence of Sunwash Santal from Bath & Body Works next. Stick around, you're watching Arkansas Style.